Hello, Coles, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on some transfer stories. We start with Diogo Dalot, the Manchester United right back, as it has been reported that Barcelona have been offered the opportunity to sign the United star for free in 2023. So, secondly, we are going to be talking on this other transfer, talking about this Chelsea duo Ngolo Kante and Jorginho, as it has been reported that both players with expiring contracts next year have also been offered to Barcelona. We are also going to be looking at that. So guys, before we get right into the stories in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. A recent report from Mundo Deportivo has offered an update on Barcelona's position in the transfer market. It appears the Catalans are looking to sign a new right back and a new midfielder, and they have no shortage of options, it seems. As per the report, there are many players who have offered Barcelona the opportunity to sign them up on free transfers, knowing the club are on the lookout for new players. One such player is Diogo Dalot, who is currently plying his trade at Manchester United. The Portuguese international has had a good start to the season, emerging as one of the most consistent performers for the Red Devils. Dalot's offensive prowess, coupled with his athleticism and technical qualities, make him an intriguing option for Xavi. The Barcelona coach has had a difficult time with right backs this season, especially with Hector Bellerin struggling with injuries and form since joining the club on deadline day. Sergio Roberto's performances have been far from convincing either, while Ronald Araujo has been ruled out due to surgery. This has, accentuated the need for a new right back, with Dalot emerging as one of the potential options. The 23-year-old is enjoying a fine season at Old Trafford and has been heavily linked with a move to Barcelona due to his profile as well as his contract situation, given that his deal expires in 2023. However, luring Dalot away from Old Trafford could prove to be a very difficult task, despite the player's agent, Jorge Mendes, giving the club the opportunity to sign him on a free transfer. This is because of Dalot's contract at Manchester United includes a one-year extension clause. The Premier League giants are expected to exercise the option if they fail to convince the defender to sign a long-term contract at Old Trafford. A contract extension until 2024 could see Barcelona having to pay for Dalot, which might not be feasible for a club not only going through an economic crisis. For the longest time, we have been talking about a potential new right back for the club. One of the areas that, manager Xavi wants to strengthen is the right back. Of course, our sporting director, Matteo Alemani, himself have made mention of that several times, that the right back is one of the areas that Barca must look to strengthen either in the January transfer window or in the summer. But when we look at the current situation right now, our right backs that we have are not doing their jobs well. That's just the truth. Sergio Roberto, even though he's injured, have been far from convincing, very far from convincing. And the guy we brought on deadline day, Hector Bellerin, has not been playing well either. We do understand that injuries has also played a part. But Xavi, according to reports, have not been convinced, have not been happy with the right back performances. And that means, therefore, that that's the position that Barcelona will be trying so hard to strengthen come summer, or if it is possible, in the January transfer window. Diogo Dalot of Manchester United have been one of the most talked about right backs that have been linked to FC Barcelona. He's even the first choice for manager Xavi and the coaching staff as a whole. Now looking at the fact that Diogo Dalot is playing so well at United, being one of United key players this season, you can imagine how difficult it will be for us to get Diogo Dalot. It's not going to be an easy thing. Of course, Diogo Dalot's contract expires at the end of the season. But despite that, it won't come easy. That's just the blatant truth. And Barcelona will need a lot of convincing to do. But definitely, it will be tough because we have been getting reports that Man United themselves are trying to extend the contract of Diogo Dalot. The player is quite happy there from all indications. It's going to take a lot, you know. Right back is a position that we must strengthen, and Diogo Dalot is seen as the top choice. But to get the top choice will not be an easy thing. That's just the truth. So let's see how it goes. Diogo Dalot might be tempted to join. Barca have the name, the brand, even though Barca is not the Barca of like years back. But let's see if we can use that to convince the player. Josh Mendes is his agent. We know Josh Mendes have a good relationship with Joan Laporta, have a good relationship with Barcelona as a whole. Of course, we can't count the number of transactions we have carried out with Josh Mendes' clients. So let's see if this time around Josh Mendes can help Barcelona to get the player or not. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. Over the past couple of summer transfer windows, Barcelona have been, dipping quite a bit into the free agent pool to strengthen their squad. The Blaugrana signed Memphis Depay, Sergio Aguero, and Dani Alves on the Bosman deals in 2021, while they brought in Andres Christensen and Frank Kessie on similar moves earlier this year. And Barca director Matteo Alemany has made it clear that the club will continue to, on that path in the midst of the financial issues that the club is facing. Given Barcelona's need to strengthen and economic issues, several free agents have been touted as possible targets for the club ahead of 2023. And Mundo Deportivo is reporting that the Catalan Giants have already been offered a chance to sign several players for free next summer, including Chelsea midfield duo Ngolo Kante and Jorginho. Both Kante and Jorginho are in the final year of their respective contracts with Chelsea and are staring at uncertain futures. The diminutive Frenchman is currently on outside lined with an injury and is expected to be back from after the turn of the year. Even though he will be 32 in March, Kante is seen as one of the favorites within Barcelona management to reinforce the pivot position. As for Jorginho, his agent, João Santos, is reported to have recently met with the Barcelona staff over a possible transfer in the summer. The Italian international has rejected Chelsea's initial offer for an extension and is said to be open to waiting for Barca's proposal at least until January. With Sergio Busquets likely to move on at the end of the season when his contract runs out, Barcelona will need to make a signing to replace their club captain. Whether they take up the chance to sign either Kante or Jorginho, who have both been offered to them, remains to be seen. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.